We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Chicago Cubs. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He'll get started in this one.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Changeup gets him out in front for strike two. Count remains at 0-2. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Happ. One down. Here's big Aaron Judge. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's 2 for 3. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. This one's down to third. Throw on to first, two gone. Giancarlo Stanton now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. Line drive to left. Schwarber is going to have room out there. Now in the box, Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder, Ian Happ.
First offering on its way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. 3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike one.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike two call. And he takes ball four. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Here's Javier Baez. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 2. 1-0 the count. 1-0 pitch. Bounced slowly back toward the mound. Oh, and no time to get him at first. Not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single. Coming to the plate now, Anthony Rizzo. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 delivery. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The tag, and he is out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Runner in scoring position with 2 guns. Hard hit ball to second. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 2 for 3. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 is hit very well to right. This one's hammered, and it's going to go. That one is gone. Ready now, Daniel Murphy, last year's recipient of the Silver Slugger Award from NL second baseman.
Murphy.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now, 0-2. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
The 1-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Gary Sanchez. His matchup numbers with Hendricks. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. The 1-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Happ is in pursuit. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Into the box, Gleyber Torres. They'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1. Windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. To short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Stepping up to the plate, Jason Hayward, set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. High pop-up. Voigt is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Now at the plate, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike one.
Yeah, Matty, not only is this guy using all four quadrants, he's elevating, getting their eye level up with a quality fastball.
On to first, and there were two down. Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike two.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Check swing. Did he go around? He did not, says Ed Drummond. It's ball one. Pops this one up. Andujar is there, and the side is retired. Here's Miguel Andujar now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-1.
2-1.
Sinker, and that's ruled strike two. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Happ has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now to the plate, Luke Voigt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball.
1 strike.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Happ on the move. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So coming to the plate, Luis Severino. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Here's a little chopper to the right side. Murphy charging in on it. Throw in time, and the side. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And no swing, apparently, ball one. Baez stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. The kids are buying his jerseys.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Gregorius waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Hey, he's done an amazing job of settling down. 2 innings ago, I thought they were going to run him out of here. But now he's close to posting 2 shutout innings as a response.
A ball and 2 strikes now. 2 out, nobody on. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Count remains 2-2. Voigt into foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Another try at 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Hicks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. On the ground to the right side. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Aaron Judge. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Lays off 1-0. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
The 2-1 home. Is strike two swinging. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire. The next hub up, Kyle Schwarber, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Popped him up. Voigt has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in, Daniel Murphy, and maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th. Settling in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a pop-up now. Voigt has got it, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Gary Sanchez. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ has a beat on it. 1 out. 1 gone in the inning now, and here's Didi Gregorius. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Gleyber Torres. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and a strike to count. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And late reactions, and they got him. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. Rizzo is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Digging in now, Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch on its way. Way in front of that fastball.
You know, you love a guy who attacks the zone, but sometimes I think you could throw too many strikes. That could be the case right here. This offense is going to the plate, just pulling the trigger on everything.
And it's fouled away. and he missed with it. It's 1-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And a fine start to the inning for the Cubbies. It's a leadoff triple. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And he's just going to try to draw an airmailed throw as he heads back to third now with one away in the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He got under one and popped out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Javier Baez, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Javier Baez.
Hayward on third with 2 out. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. And a slider bounces, and that gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Up with it, Sanchez. And he's out at the plate as they cut. So stepping in, Miguel Andujar. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Sinker stayed high but called for a strike. Here's a breaking ball outside, and now it's even 1-1. Takes this the other way to right. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4. But not 3 as he throws it away. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Luis Severino. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And a sinker misses. Greg Bird will get the call here as he'll hit. For the pitcher.
Number 33. Greg Bird.
And he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Set to deliver the 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. David Robertson enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. Robertson is known in part as a reliever with a clutch factor, perhaps. An escape artist is another way to put it. Regardless, he seems to be at his best when pressed up into difficult situations, which is kind of what you want out of a bullpen arm.
No doubt about it, Matty B. And I call a guy like this troubleshooters. Guys that you can bring into a game with runners in scoring position. They don't panic. They keep the game at a slow pace. And more importantly, they make good pitches to good hitters to get out of tough situations.
One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen. And that swung on and missed for strike one.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
So 1-1. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with two men out. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and two gone here in the inning. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Robertson pauses. Here comes the 3-2. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a two-out base runner. A bouncer up the middle. Gregorius to his left. He's there for it. And as it turns out, the two-out walk. Ready once again, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. High and deep to right center. Half ranging back to the track. Into the bleachers and gone. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2.
One ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up yet. Get the fireworks ready.
Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty, one man out. A ball and a strike. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher.
One ball.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The 1-2 is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. Now at the plate, Didi Gregorius. He singled his last time up. So they'll make a matchup move here and bring on a southpaw to face the left-handed hitter due up. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. First offering on its way. Ball 1. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Man, you don't see this in today's game that much. A guy who's willing to work east-west consistently with a great cutter two-seamer combo.
Murphy will put this one away, and the side is retired. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No hits to this point. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the 7th. Here's Jason. Chad Green takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out. But fastball inside, ball 1.
For the New York Yankees, number 57.
1-1. And he fouls this one off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Contreras stands at second with no outs. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Justin Wilson. He's newly entered into the ballgame, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And it appears as though we'll see a pinch hitter now as the switch hitter Ben Zobrist has grabbed a bat and moved into the on-deck circle. 0-1 the count.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back-to-back. I don't think there'll be a third.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2 one more time. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Payoff pitch one more time. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Zach Britton takes the call from the pen as he'll. Here comes the first pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first. And talk about doing the job out of the bullpen. Steve Cishek has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Striding in once again, Miguel Andujar. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Missed with a slider. A bouncer to the left side. There's Baez. Throw in time at first for out number 2. So striding forward. Now, Neil Walker will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. There's a strike. Hit hard on the ground to the right, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Grounded back up the middle. Murphy to his right. He has it. They'll go to Baez at second for the 4th. Dylan Betances is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Breaking ball's in for a strike. And that one stayed up a little high. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. And he's 0 in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. No balls and a strike to count. And he lays off for ball 1.
21.
And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane. And that's out number 2. Batanzas sets. Here's the first pitch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time. Ready for another shot now. Orange Farm. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. It's safe to say he doesn't look.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. He's set and the pitch. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. Runners back. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready now. 2-strike pitch on its way. Again, he sends it out of play. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But this will just get fouled. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat. 1-0.
This is where I think you find out a lot about a pitcher's moxie. No one warming up in the pen. He's in trouble right now. He knows it. Can he right the ship and stay composed?
Just a bit low. Ball 3. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
To second for 1. And that'll bring up
Number 25.
trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. And there he goes towards second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw.
1 ball.
Not in time as he steals second. Big spot. 2 out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Taken, called strike 2. And now they're down to their final strike tonight. Hard sinker misses. 2-2. Hey, Chicago, what do you say? 41,118 on their feet here at Wrigley. Throw to first is in time, and the rally comes up just short as this ball game is over. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top It's time for baseball on MLB Network from our nation's capital. Welcome inside Nationals Park. Coming to the plate now, Ian Happ. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And the pitch. Into right field, that's a base hit. Digging in, Javier Baez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set, here it comes. Fouled away. 0-1 count, here's the pitch. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Striding into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's only 1 for 10. 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. No balls and 1 strike. And this one gets away. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Grounded to third. Fielded by Rendon. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Michael. Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. High in the air into shallow left center. Calling for it, Schwarber. And that's the first out of the inning. And now for Washington, Trey Turner. Now the first pitch here from Lester. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. And a leaping effort at the wall, but it's in vain. A home run. Here's Bryce Harper now. His past history against John Lester, a number of meetings. He's 1 for 7. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
1 ball has already left the yard, and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
The 0-2 home. Right side and right into the shift. And that finds its way through for a base hit. In now is Anthony Rendon. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Popped him up. Baez is there for it. 2 gone. In now, Juan Soto. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will get there to make the running play. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 to Schwarber. Schwarber is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Wilson Contreras will be next. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Striding in, Jason Hayward, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Hayward Or often just Jay Hay. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
What a great opportunity to come through right here.
Schwarber on second. Contreras at first with no outs. Sinking line drive out to right center. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. A tag from Wieters, and he is out trying to score. Here's Daniel Murphy now. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits in 18 at-bats. Line to the right side. Harper calls it in, and now the runner at third doesn't know what's going on. Throw behind him to third. And boy, I thought they might have had a shot at scoring him there, but they put up the stop sign with 2 away now. Into the box now, John Lester, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Scherzer comes set, 0-1 on its way. It swung on and missed the throw. And he'll be tagged. Match up with John Lester now to lead off the inning. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Hit hard to short. And that's through for a hit. Here's the catcher, Matt Wieters now. His past history against John Lester. He's a .314 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 14 times. Hit back up the middle. Baez ranging to his right. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. So striding in, Wilmer Defoe will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Happ is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Leading off the inning, John Lester, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. John Lester goes down for the first out here in inning number 3. Ian Happ swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Here's Javier Baez. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
0-2.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Line to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So Anthony Rizzo will have a chance to bat this inning following the base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Is not going to get him as he swipes second. Scherzer comes set. Here it is on 0-1. Back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And try it. Striding in now for the Nats, Max Scherzer, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2.
0-2 now from Lester. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. Into the box now, Michael Taylor. It was a flyout for him to start the home first. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. 2-0 to the National center fielder. Scherzer gets his lead at first, nobody out. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike one. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball three now. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. But it bends just foul into the second deck. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
On to first, and for the second time. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
Zimmerman is over, and he puts it away for the first out. Standing in, Kyle Schwarber. He drew a walk his first time up. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
To 1-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. Scherzer's ready. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. Slider's in for a strike.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He's pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping into the box, Bryce Harper set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's the first pitch to him. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-2. Hit down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The 0-2 once more. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm loving this right now. Classic battle. 5 foul balls in a row. I'd love to see this next one put in play for sake of pace of play, but I love the fact that he's battling.
Lester's 2-0 home. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. First delivery to him on the way. Missed with a breaking ball. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
The 2-2. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. Around second. He's on his way to third. The relay throw. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Number 22.
Stepping into the box, Juan Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. And that misses for ball one. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
This is a situation where you're going strictly for the strikeout. Infield in, and from the offensive standpoint, you're just trying to create hard contact and get a 5-letter into it.
And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out to throw. Now the first pitch here from Lester, and he fouls this one off. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Rendon, the runner at third. Soto is over at second with 1 down in the inning. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tag him out at the plate. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He reached on a single in his first try. Pitch on the way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
There to tuck it in is Rendon for the first down. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swinging a soft liner, and an easy play out there as this is taken for the second out. So here now is the pitcher, John Lester. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ball swung on and missed. Digging in, Matt Wieters as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. And Lester back to work as this is swung on and missed for the first strike. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 0-2 now from Lester. A little bouncer that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer, a base hit in his first trip. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Mark Reynolds We'll get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals' first baseman. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. The 1-2. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Up with it, Contreras. But the throw is late, so the inning will continue after the strikeout pitch gets away. First delivery to him on the way. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
Oh, 2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Greg Holland takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. And that will bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Oof, and I'm not sure I've seen a swing that bad even in a video game. It's 2-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Turner has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Taylor will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. A speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll lead things off in the Washington 6th. And he lays off there 1-0. Jesse Chavez takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Grounded to short. Baez has it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Here's Bryce Harper now. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run. In now is Anthony Rendon. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. Bruce started him with the change, and it's 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Short, hit hard. On to first, and there were 2 down. Juan Soto to the plate now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Right side. Murphy showing off his range. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Chris Bryant. Now, illegal. Number 60 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
On to first, and a big out to start the 7th. 1 gone. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chopped toward the second baseman. Defoe has it, and that's the second out. There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
2-2 to the Cubs catcher. Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A hit in 2 tries so far.
First baseman, Ryan Zimmerman.
There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Now in the box, Matt Wieters. He went down on strikes last time up. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And Wieters has himself a base hit. And here now is Wilmer Defoe. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Steve Cishek comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Wieters on at first, nobody out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there, base hit. The throw to third. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out. Adam Eaton will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Adam Eaton.
A ball and no strikes. 3 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton.
1-2.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward is there. 1 out. And the runner not tagging will retreat to second base. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Taylor. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation. So making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Late that time for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
These are the situations right here that make me miss wearing a uniform. The big spot, the cat and mouse of what's he going to throw. I'm down 1-2. Can I battle back? The pitcher's trying to put me away. This is what the game's all about.
7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Wieters at third. Defoe at second. Turner at first. 2 out in the inning. Got him. So the damage winds. Joaquin Benoit has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 83. Joaquin Benoit.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. 1 away. Digging in to try it again. Daniel Murphy 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Coming to the plate now, Justin Wilson. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. No balls and a strike to count. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Addison Russell will get the call here.
Giving for Chicago, number 27.
Kelvin Herrera enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8. Russell behind 0-2.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. And now pitch on the way. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2.
Threw it right past him. Pedro Strop is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. From the stretch. Way in front of a great slider that time. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else, but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
Number 22.
Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
That was a good swing right there. Might be the best one he's had all night because he was right on it.
Rendon aboard here at first with nobody out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Ryan Zimmerman, his career line against Pedro Strop. He's 3 for 9.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
That's inside. Crowds
him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Wouldn't lay off that time, and it's 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. There's one.
Out.
Throw to first is going to be offline, so they just get the 1 on the play. Ready now, Matt Wieters. Last time through was a base hit. Now the 0-1. Ball 1.
Inside, ball 1.
A runner on first with 2 away. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. Got him on a good slider. Striding in to start. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped him up. Defoe waits on it. One down. So digging in now, Javier Baez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. 1 out, nobody on. Hit out towards second. Defoe is up with it. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping in, Anthony Rizzo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Dakota Glover gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. 1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance.
Coming in.